Hey, welcome viewers to another compelling episode of our Fast program where we bring some up-to-date information on a few of our international riders and some candid conversations we have with a few of the riders. We're very privileged today to have one of our local Speedway International stars from our number one Wolverhampton rider and one of the league leaders this year. I know every time I picked up the phone and had a look on the and tried to follow as much as what I could with the Speedway scene overseas, you always see this rider right up there with the high scores and averages all year long. So it gives me a great honour and privilege to welcome Sam Masters. Yeah, we'll just go straight down to the sanitizer after this. But anyway, look, at a time where our COVID, Omicron, whatever it's called, is running rampant throughout the Hunter Valley. So we've got to be quite careful with what we do and make sure that, we shake hands or go down, sanitise, and then off we go on our way. So we're at the Kurri Kurri Speedway Club on the morning of the New South Wales Open Speedway Championship. So tell us a little bit about your journey, Sam, because for you, mate, and like so many others, it just started over here on the hill, didn't it?
That's it. We junior dirt track. Well, I think I was 6 or something, and Dad had me on a peewee, maybe 5. Yeah, like most of us around this area. Started doing that, then my cousins went to the Speedway a little bit later on, and I didn't really know too much about it. I sort of just wanted to be like my big cousins, so I followed them, and like time goes so fast because you're enjoying it obviously, and then all of a sudden we're racing in Europe in like an 80cc World Championship. Mick Poole and my dad had sorted that out. And then that's when I'd seen Speedway, how they race for a job, league racing, and how it all was, and I thought, that's me. That's what I don't want to be. I don't want to work on or turn left for a living. So didn't ever really even think about doing like the MotoGP or anything like that. It was just my mum and dad could never afford that route. So we went the Speedway route. We spent a bit of time with Chris Holder in his first year in England, and I was set to think that that's what I wanted to do. So then I did an apprenticeship from when I was 15, and had a few clubs like ringing me throughout the apprenticeship, but Mum and Dad just said, no, you're staying here, and you're too young. I was pretty immature, I think, and I'm grateful for that. Really, they never let me go too young, and I went at 19-year-old, 18-year-old, and never looked back.
I think Graham took you under his wing, didn't you?
Yeah, he gave me the apprenticeship. Yeah, Graham, he gave me the apprenticeship. Worked me hard. Learned how to be a man, I suppose. I was only a little kid when I started there. And
you were.
So it started doing the apprenticeship, swinging spinners, and I'm glad I did it that way, because then now when I am in Europe and I need to do something on the bike,
you know how to do it.
It's pretty natural. So it was good.
Yeah, you know how to do it, mate. So life as a Speedway professional, you're running across a couple of continents. It must be a busy lifestyle, mate.
Yeah, it is. You get some days off here and there, but not many. But you sleep on a lot of airport floors. Get on flights with no sleep. Do meetings with not much sleep, and I think you just learn to do it. But racing in different countries and flying around. You tell some people here what you've done. Like one day you're in Poland, the next day you're in England, and then Sweden or Denmark or whatever the day after that. People go, that ain't possible. But
it is.
It is. So I've done that for 10 years now, and you do need a break from it, but though by the end of the year, so you make the most of it when you get home.
How many meetings you do on average, mate?
The most I've ever done was, I think I've done 116 meetings, and that year I was racing in 4 leagues, and actually even broke my collarbone that year, so I was out for a couple of weeks too. So probably could have hit 130, but normally, like now, like this year, I think I did like 80.
I think a lot of meetings, isn't it?
Yeah, if you can get between 70 and 90 meetings, it's quite good.
So obviously you've got people that help you out with because I mean, like bike washing just become routine, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you'd have all your processes and everything in place, and and one of the reasons I want to try and bring this to a few of the to the viewers that we do with our Fast program is because it's a real opportunity now with the young guys that that are making that choice to go Speedway racing, that they fully understand it's not just the glitz and the glamour with the speedway. Like, you go out there and put on a show, and it's a highly entertaining sport for the people that do enjoy the adrenaline side of it. But for the riders that want to pursue the speedway racing career, it's not so much an easy lifestyle, is it? It's something that you really do have to love.
Well, the easiest bit is racing.
Yeah.
Racing the bike and trying to score points is the easy part. It's all the other stuff, the travelling and making sure your bikes are going good, and mechanics and van and flights and all that.
Yeah.
Getting enough sleep. Like, there's so much more to just racing the bike. You know, once you're at the track, you think, right,
Off you go.
yeah, this is where we're in now. So, but yeah, before that, it's a lot of stress. But luckily, I got, Tegan helps me a lot.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of people around that helping out a lot as well.
Yeah.
Because you need that.
Yeah.
So you can't just do it on your own, but it's definitely fun. It's a lot more fun than working every day, I think. But yeah, you need to work hard for it. It's not easy.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's, I think it might have been last year. I think I seen that you're starting to set yourself up for that progression from your racing speedway to then coming back. So, are you doing the pest control thing?
Oh, I've got a setup there that I can do a bit of pest control for. Hopefully, I never need it, but I've always done it when I've come home and helped, like, Uncle David and my cousins, like, working. It was always a little bit of spare cash for me.
Yep.
When I come home. Maybe I might do it one day if I need to. Hopefully not, but
maybe next Tuesday or Wednesday, mate, you can come up my place and spray for some spiders.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
yeah, but we do have to get it done. But anyway.
Yeah.
But so the life of a speedway racer. But now it brings us back here, and like I said, I've spent the morning with you guys, and it's good to see how you all interact. And you don't interact any differently to what you did when you were kids. You're still the same.
Right. And I think there probably was a time there where you thought, I want to be professional, like, sort of, like, can't talk to me competitors, and I think you need to treat, we race that much, like I said, we race 90 days of the year. If you were like that every day, you'd go mental, so you learn to just be normal and speak to everyone and get on with everyone, even at the track. That's, as soon as you put the helmet on, then it's a different story. But
yeah,
if you every day, if you were just like focused, didn't want to talk to anyone, it'd kill you.
It wouldn't be fun. And no, that it creates a hostile environment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really does. And I look at that over the years where, and I've said this before, like, Dad instilled to me that you hate everyone and everyone hates you, and that's it. And you take that literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you go to the races and you're there for one specific reason, and that is to crush anyone that's in front of you, get them out of the way if they're in your road, and it makes you an arse. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you see the environment where everyone gets on and everyone talks. And it makes the sport a whole lot better.
Yeah, if you're here and you're relaxed and having a good time, for me, I ride a lot better like that. Some people need to be revved up and want to kill everyone. I don't operate like that. So, yeah, I'm better when you're just talking normal, be a normal person, and your talent should take over from all the other stuff anyway, and you show what you need to do on the track.
I think you look at this sport too as an erratic individual, and you can tell an erratic individual out on the track is erratic, and they're dangerous, and it sticks out like a boil on your backside.
Yeah, same off the track.
And it's same off the track. Yeah, I don't think we need to mention any names with that one, but there's a couple of overseas personalities that not many people like, but we won't even mention Nicky Pedersen. But anyway, but going forward, I suppose, tonight, mate, you looking forward to tonight? Yeah,
it'll be good to come back and ride in front of the family and friends again. I enjoy coming back to where it started, obviously next door, but still at Curry at home, and I enjoy racing here, so it'd be nice to go out and win. If not, I've got 90 more meetings in the year to probably do that I can do, so it doesn't matter. But you go in every race trying to win, and if you win, it's meant to be. If not, it wasn't. So go and enjoy it, because that's why we do it. We started racing motorbikes because we enjoyed it, so we've got to keep the enjoyment still in it, and that's how I look at it.
Yeah. How's the little bloke enjoy it?
Yeah, I think he wants to swing spinners more, which is good for me. But hopefully he wants to play golf or soccer or tennis or something like that. Less injuries. I don't know if it'll cost me less, but
it won't cost you less.
Yeah.
Like you look at the coaching lessons with the tennis players and all that, you think, wow.
So well, I'll let him do what he wants to do. I won't force it on him, and yeah, my mum and dad let me do what I want to do. So
Let them be kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, let them be kids, mate. So, yeah, for the season ahead, mate, what are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I've sort of come home and sort of not thought about too much about it. It's been pretty gnarly the last couple of years, so I've been home and pretty relaxing. But obviously, if I can go and be consistent like I was again this year, and even take that next step again, then perfect. You know, so it's our job at the end of the day. So we've still got to earn money.
Yep.
And obviously keep enjoying it, and injury free is probably the biggest one. And stay injury free, then it's a good season.
What about the GPs, mate? You know, you look at the GPs and not knowing a great deal about how the whole thing is structured, but you look at the GPs and how they are. The riders in the GPs and the difference between the elite league riders and the GP riders there's not a lot of difference, is there?
No, I mean, we can get out there and we can beat these GP guys, but it's the consistency of how quick they are, and they go fast. Some of these guys, you know, they do that every day. Wherever like someone like me, I can have an awesome run, and then might have a couple of shitters, and then vice versa. But they're all pretty good straight all the time, and that consistency takes you a long way. So yeah, we can pop out and beat them for sure, but yeah, you need to do it more than once a year. You need to do it all the time.
All the time. Now, do you think is it just in how they are in the way that they ride a motorcycle, or do you think it could also be in the way that their team, they've got other people looking behind the scenes at different things that's going on the track, and they make little incremental changes to the bikes that let them have that consistency? Because at the end of the day, they're riding the bike exactly the same all the time, but there's got to be little changes happening somewhere.
Yeah, like you need a good team behind you, and that's especially say Smarslick or Magic Janowski. They've got their dads looking over everything. Their brother's their main mechanic. Their cousins probably are their best mates from when they were kids as their mechanics as well. Where someone like myself or Doyley or the Holder boys, Kurtz, whatever, any of us Aussies, we're sort of got someone we don't really know coming along. Sometimes they're only there for a bit of money.
Yeah.
So it's easier maybe for them to go to figure things out when the chips are down.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to figure it out for ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
So it is a lot harder on us Australians.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we ain't got any of our family there.
No.
You know, they've got.
And that's tough.
You know, like and it's 100% trust in their family and friends. You know, so we don't know if the guy swinging the spinner for us cares.
Yeah,
He's just
exactly.
happy. But you know, there is some good mechanics out there. I'm not saying that they don't care, because they obviously do. I had a good mechanic this year and last year, and yeah, he was really helpful, and he kept me on my toes, which is nice. So yeah, it's just the consistency of everything. Figuring out what's not working when it's not, and it's staying fast all the time.
Yeah. And what about having someone like Crumpy overseas? And I know Jason's probably pretty hectic with his own schedule, plus looking after Seth with the road race and stuff, but it would have to be helpful to you guys having someone like Jason over there that has been there on the forefront and done it and achieved what he's achieved. Because I know he was very good at he was very instrumental, very good at setting things up, like his training program and his travelling program. I know I've spoken to him quite a bit on that kind of thing, and you know, and do you find that is he someone that you guys can go to while he's over there, or?
Yeah, well, he actually helped me out. I spoke to him a few times on the phone throughout the year, and he sort of guided me in the right direction with the fundamental side of things, travelling. Like himself and Mel had it pretty sorted, I think, throughout his career, and we had a few chats about that, which was nice. And it's good to hear it from him, who's done it for a long time, so he understands as well. It's just not like some accountant that thinks he knows. Our lifestyle is a lot different to most people.
Absolutely.
In the world. So having someone like Crumpy is good, but all the Aussies sort of speak together and stick together in that sort of way, you know. I think if you called Chris Holder or Jason Doyle, that'd help you out as well. So all these guys, if they can help you, then you should listen. Yeah,
exactly. And that's the beauty about Aussies, mate. But, you know, when your helmet's off, like, we're all pretty kick-about sort of blokes, you know what I mean? And especially with the guys that you're with, like, yous are all just fellas.
Yeah.
That's what you do for a living. You
That's
race
our job.
motorbikes.
It's like you going and working in the pits or whatever and speaking to the other electrician. You know, it's the same thing. We're all trying to do the same thing.
That's right.
And win races. But yeah, and you know, like we help people get team places, and I mean Chris Holder and Doyley, they've helped me in the past with some stuff.
Yep.
And it's so nice that you can do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sometimes you need to pull the horns out and
Yeah.
go at them on the track, but you know that's
part and parcel of
Part
what
of
you
it.
do.
Yeah.
That's when you talked about that earlier on, where when the chips are down, that's race on.
Yeah, that's right.
Game day.
It's game day, and as long as you're not dirty, it's good. It's all good, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, it's too dangerous a sport, mate, to be dirty, eh?
Oh,
Catastrophic results.
and we're racing the next day, so I mean, if there's not really a gap, is it worth it? You'd
That's
rather
right.
just finish that race in second and race tomorrow than crash that race.
And then miss payday.
Yeah, you know.
Miss
and,
another payday.
And you're going to hurt old mate's payday as well, so...
Mm.
Yeah, it's different to like the dirt track because you're only doing the dirt track every now and then. So when you get there, you haven't raced for a while or whatever, and there's an Aussie Championship say on the thing, you've been thinking about that for weeks on end.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
we've
know.
got like meetings all the time, so it's just rock up, race. Half the time you're tired anyway, and you can't even think about anything else but racing anyway. So you just
You're still stewing on the night before.
yeah
Let alone thinking about what you're just about to go and do.
yeah, that's it. So
Yeah.
yeah. It's a good sport.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, Sam. Thanks so much for your time, mate, because I'm going to have to let you go because, you know, the morning of the New South Wales Championship and...
Better go
You
wash me bike, eh?
Oh, you're joking.
I'm joking. It's ready to go.
I was going to say, from your last meeting that you had a ride at, when would that have been? That would have been in England somewhere. So
Yeah.
did you brought a bike home? Or
Yeah,
just
I brought it. I didn't think there was going to be many meetings on with the COVID thing, so I've just bring back an engine that, just one of my spare ones. I haven't really raced, so I don't really know what to expect tonight. I've got some one rolling chassis, so I've only got one bike tonight, but can only ride one at a time, so that should be alright. Make a few starts, bob and weave, and
do a couple of skids.
do a couple of skids. But no, I had a practice here a couple of weeks ago just to bed the bike in, make sure everything was sweet, and it was all good.
Yeah, nice. No, well, mate, best of luck for tonight.
Thank you.
And,
See you.
yeah, no
Safety.
worries at all, mate. But look, thanks so much, Sam Masters, for his time this morning on the fast. And you can follow Sam Masters at...
What is it, Sam_Masters33? That's my Instagram. I don't know what the rest of them are.
Yeah.
I'm not real big on the social media, but to be honest, I should be. But
It just takes up too much time. That's where you need a marketing guru.
yeah, that's it. That's when the family come along. There's more focus on that.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, look, good luck to Sam and to all the riders tonight. But thanks a lot to the viewers. Hit that like button, hit the share button. And looking to bring in you a few more fast episodes throughout the next couple of days. And yeah, come out and enjoy the racing here tonight, because I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic night. A few hot dogs, a couple of Pluto pups,
Beer.
a few beers and a bit of methanol. So nothing quite like a night at the Speedway. So anyway, have a great day, everyone, and thanks for viewing.